Good morning, everybody. Okay, so we're just out having our coffee this morning, and I thought I'd make a little video for all my RVers. I really love all my RVers, and we've decided that we're going to leave it up to God to find us our perfect RV. We have been all over looking. We have noticed that the dealers always put their older RVs on the back row, and unless you're in the state where they are, you usually don't see them online. Now, sometimes Parkview puts their older RVs. I mean, we're not looking for something ancient. We're looking for something affordable. And a lot of people say, well, if you can't afford an RV, don't finance it. We prefer not to finance it, of course. But that shouldn't be an option for somebody. If they want an RV and they can afford to finance it, they need to do that. Because life is too short to say, oh my God, I don't have $50,000 cash to go put down on some RV and pick it up. I mean, not everybody has that. And, you know, I got that. We don't have it. I know some people think cash is the option. It is the option. That's one reason we're trying to find an RV that we can afford to pay cash for, or something that's going to be a very short-term loan. But with the mortgage we pay and the bills that we pay at home, it wouldn't be a problem. And I'm sure with most people who are thinking about RVing, they can't afford a big fancy RV. Now, there are some people that are lawyers and doctors and retired from International Harvester or whatever, and they can afford to go out and, you know, buy an RV straight up. And, you know, you know, that is the best way to do it. But not everybody is. And just because they're not doesn't mean that they shouldn't be allowed to do what they want to do. You just have to make concessions and save and do things to make your payment. I mean, if you have a sticks and bricks home and you have to pay your mortgage, you're going to have to do that anyway. I mean, unless you want to be homeless. So, you know, it shouldn't be an option. Whether you have, I mean, I know they can repo your home, of course, if you're in an RV. I'm not stupid, but, you know, they can repo your house for that matter. So we're just trying to find something. You know, in 2009, we were living in an RV for 2 years by choice, trying to do full-time, but then we decided we needed to do something after my daughter passed away to help others, so we adopted 2 kids, and to do that, we had to get in a sticks and bricks home, because even though we had an RV, it was not appropriate for the kids to be adopted. So now they're grown up and we're looking again. But the RV we had at the time, it was awesome. It was a 1984. We paid $4,500 or $5,000, something like that. It had wonderful tires. I think the only thing we ever put in it, honestly, was a water pump. That was it. And we never had a day of problem. Will that happen all the time? No, of course not. But you have to think positive here too. I mean, yeah, you should have some money in the bank to help you if you have an emergency. I think everybody should have AAA. I don't care who you are. We did when we had our other RV. And right now we're just going to put it in God's hands, ask Him to help us find an RV that will suit us. We're looking for a Class A if at all possible. We don't want nothing huge. We want 30 foot. There's only 2 of us, but we have 4 dogs. And one is big and the other 3 are little, so it's not that big of a deal. But we want to do something for ourselves, because all our life we've been doing for everybody else. We really have. And you know, we shouldn't have to just sit back because we don't have money to pay cash for our RV. But, you know, I got it. I'm not mad at anybody or for, you know, any video they made, so I want to make that straight. I mean, everybody has their opinion. This is America. We're entitled to it. But there's just a minute amount of people that can go out and say, oh, yeah, we raised kids, but we saved all this money, and now we're going to take this money, and we're going to go buy us an RV for cash that's only a couple of years old. Well, I'm sorry, that's not reality. Only for a few. Only for a few. And I love all my RVers, don't get me wrong. I love listening to everybody, and it just helps us out so much. And but there's other ways to do things. And our way this time, because I'm so fed up with trying to find something that there's people out there that are selling 1984 RVs that want $20,000. Be realistic. But anyway, we're not looking for something like that. We're trying to get one for about $10,000 or $15,000, and we're not on a rush to get to Las Vegas from Florida or whatever you want to say. We can afford to have it looked at and stuff like that. So y'all be praying for us that we will find the perfect little thing that's going to suit us perfectly so that we can get out and enjoy our life and do things that we want to do after helping everybody else. And that's all we ask. And I hope y'all have a wonderful day. We're going to finish up our coffee, and we're going to go home and wake up our daughter, who's still at home, and she's getting ready to go to college. And we are going to get her off to work and have some peace. Have a wonderful day. God bless you. Bye-bye.